was a place called Cafe Allegro, which is in the back of the funeral home that used to be here. So when they moved in 1975, they had to empty a large vat of formaldehyde and try to replace it with coffee. And so Dave Olson was the one who opened the cafe after a bicycle trip to Berkeley, where he tasted coffee and real coffee, the dark wonder of espresso coffee. And back in the UDistrict, he found this place. Must have been pretty cheap back then, and started this first espresso coffee house with an espresso maker in Seattle. An espresso cost 35 cents at a time, and it was brewed from Starbucks beans. Well, Starbucks had opened up in 1971 and was selling high quality dark roasted coffee beans. And we saw their fifth store further up the Ave, and of course there's a later one right across Caddy Corner here. Well, this is where it all started. At Starbucks, if you bought some beans, they would let you have a free cup of drip coffee at a special counter. You had to stand at the counter and drink your beans. But they hoped by drinking that coffee, you'd become hooked and on the brew and keep coming back for more. So one such customer was Brooklyn native Howard Schultz. He was hooked immediately, and in 1982 was hired as director of marketing at Starbucks. After having experienced coffee bars in Milan, where you stood at a counter and drank your espresso in a hurry, the idea of a chain of coffee bars brewed itself in his imagination. So he quit Starbucks, and with Dave Olson, the founder of this place, he started Il Giornale, which is an Italian meaning not the daily news, but the daily fix. And he started downtown, and that started being popular down there. And in 1987, he bought Starbucks from its former owners. And by that time, he had discovered that a bar on the Italian model was less amenable to Americans in a cafe on the continental model as they are here. So Cafe Allegro had been all along Dave Olson's leadership with his own coffee blend. That is, to this day, the basic blend of Starbucks coffee. Schultz finally began to take espresso coffee shops abroad, and the rest is history. But they now have 36,000 shops around the world. But in a real sense, it all began right here. And Schultz said Cafe Allegro was the prototype for what Starbucks later became a neighborhood gathering place.